Lorna.
Oh, does she not like that? I'm not really sure. But she looks so nice in her green clothing, making her flower arrangements. It's so nice. I really like that. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nick and welcome to another video. This one is actually pretty different, as you might have guessed from the thumbnail, because it's actually a gameplay video. I've never done anything like that and I feel kind of intimidated, but I'm very excited to start playing the game instead of just building in it. And I thought that for the first challenge that we could try would be the Tiny Town Challenge, which is written and created by Deligracy. In case you're not familiar with this challenge, you basically have 7 Sims, and each time you have to play with one of them. So each sim has their own aspirations, their own traits, and their own skill you have to focus on, and you actually need to use the skill to earn your money and build your house. And each time you finish your house and they have their skills maxed, you can move on to the next sim. Slowly but surely create your own tiny town. They can have their own relationships with each other, or maybe with other sims. We'll see how this one goes. And also the other thing is that each sim has their own architectural style they like, so you pretty much have to build your house based on that. However, for our challenge, I have my sims created, so we will use the spinning wheel in a bit for it to decide which sim we're gonna start with. But I don't have a specific architectural style I want to go for each of the sims, so I thought that as we're playing through this challenge, we could decide together what kind of style we want to go for each sim. I thought that would make it a bit more fun and a bit more of like a group project. But with that being said, let's go to the spinning wheel and see which sim we're gonna start with. So over here we have the spinning wheel. I have already written down the names of the sims. They are actually based off of the sims Deligracy has created for her challenge, but I kind of gender bent the sims and adjusted their names accordingly. So we have Ziggy, Opal, Frankie, Troy, Azure, Arnold, and Cypress. So let's spin the wheel and see which one we're gonna get. I hope we get Frankie, Troy, or Azure. Fingers crossed. So let's see what's gonna happen. Oh my god, yes, I really wanted this sim because I think that their skill is a bit more easier than the rest of them. So I'm very satisfied that our first sim is actually Frankie. So here we have all the sims I've created, as you can see. The first one is Ziggy, but we're gonna select Frankie actually and take a closer look at her outfits. So this is her first outfit because she's supposed to be working in the garden a lot. I thought that maybe she wanted something a bit more practical, so I gave her these boots as well in case she steps on mud. Then we have her formal wear, and it might be not exactly formal, but I think it gets the job done, and I think that as a sim, she doesn't like too elegant things. Here is her athletic wear, the sleepwear, her party wear. I really like this jacket and I love her piercings. We have her swimwear, her hot weather wear. I love everything. I love are these capri pants? Are these what they're called? I'm not really sure. But the 3/4 pants, I really like that. And finally, we have her cold weather wear. And I love the earrings with the leaves. It looks pretty autumnal in my eyes, and I love her hairstyle. So what I did is I deleted all the other sims, so we have only Frankie left. So these are all the sims I created for the challenge. If you want to access them and use them for your own gameplay, you can through my EA gallery at Cozy with Nico, as you can see here on the top of the screen. So because I've used some CC, you need to make sure that you have this button enabled, which says include custom content. Otherwise, they won't appear on my catalog. But still, you should be fine. You will just need to kind of replace some of the hairstyles, but their outfits only use things that we got from packs. So here we have this big lot, which is actually created by Deligracy herself, and just created these little plots of lands for each sim living here. As you can see, there are 7 of them for each sim, but I think I want to use the for rent system. So I'm not really sure how we're going to go about it when we get to the 6th and 7th sim. But for now, what I did is I placed a room here and a room over there to create 2 different units. So our unit is this one. So don't think think we can use this unit over here. I'm not really sure, but because the rest of them are shared, I'm gonna go ahead and lock all the doors for our Sims so that we won't use any of the other items for the other Sims. So let's lock everything for everyone. Okay, so I think we're all set. So let's go ahead and see what we can use here. So this box doesn't come with anything. Oh, before we start, I need to set our money to 0 actually. So here we have 0 simoleons. So let's start making some money because we need to start having a roof over our head. So another thing I did is I set the weather to summer because we don't have a house yet. I don't want us to get affected by rain and have bad moodlets. So I kind of cheated that away. Well, not exactly cheated because it was an in-game option, but you know what I mean. So over here, for some reason, she wants to use this tent, but we won't use this one. What we're going to do is go ahead and go here and open some of the packets to see what kind of seeds we're going to get. What else can we do? I think we can sell this crystal. I think that the Telegraphy placed these here for us to actually sell and start to maybe buy some pots initially. Let's see what we can do. Can we buy any pots? We can buy these patches actually. Shall we buy them or is it a waste of money? But I know that we can actually plant things on the ground as is without us buying any patches or anything, but let's see. It says an in-ground patch of fresh, cultivated, and trenched soil that naturally utilizes outdoor growth of oversized crops. 4 small garden plants or 1 tree. It says that it's functional upgrade and it actually helps us with the gardening skill. So maybe we can buy a couple of those. Yeah, let's buy 2 maybe. Like that, and let's see. So let's plant some of these. We have a couple of flowers. We don't have any vegetables yet. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have bought them and bought some vegetable packs. I'm not really sure how much they cost, but let's plant these for now. Wait, what? Why did we get 500 simoleons? What happened? I'm not really sure what happened, but we got the gardening skill and oh, we got good fortune. So Frankie was lucky to have found some simoleons. Wait, what? More? Wait. So we already have 1,200 simoleons. Okay, I'm not complaining, that's for sure. And as for her aspiration, we need to plant 3 times. Okay, but we already did it. And we need to weed or water plants 10 times. Okay, so I think that's a pretty easy thing to do. So let's finish off planting these flowers and then we're gonna water them. We got more simoleons. Oh my god. Okay, I'm very satisfied with how this one is going, but maybe can we turn off the luck system because I think that it's a bit cheaty. I don't know. I like it, but it feels kind of too easy. Okay, perfect. So can we make any arrangements here? Let's see. Oh, we can. Right, we can. Of course we can because we have a lot of money. So wait, she wants to go and sleep in a tent. Let's see. Her needs are good. She doesn't need to sleep at all. Oh, also let's change this thing. So let's change vacancy visual. Perfect. And what else do we need to do? Let's see. Since we have a lot of money, let's start doing summer decorating already. So let's flatten the terrain a bit. Yeah. So I think that we want to sell the tent. Sell these boxes. Okay, that's good. They cost 0. I'm not gonna sell this one yet because it costs money. I'm not gonna sell the pea bush or the cooler. So what I'm gonna do is try and build a very small room. Okay, that's not very small, but let's do a hipped roof to look kind of funky and weird. Yeah. It looks like a storage space, and I like that. I haven't decided on the architectural style we want to go for this one, so I'm really open to... Wait, what? Why do we have these? I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna sell those. So yeah, because I haven't decided on the architectural style thing, that it would be fun to decide on it together. So yeah, I can't wait to see what do you have to suggest. So over here, I want to go for... Let's see, what do we want to go for? There is a paneling I know that comes in a green color. I think it's from Oh yeah, it's this one. Shall we use this or... But this one... From the fairy pack. What is it? The Ancient by Nature pack. I like that. Okay, let's do this door. Let's mix some yellow in there as well. And add maybe a couple of windows. Because we use the Adventure Awaits door, let's use the same windows to kind of make them match. Ah, this is nice. I really like this one. Or maybe this one. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that already looks pretty nice. So let's have a light over our heads. What I'm gonna do is close this part off to create a little bathroom. And let's go for another green wallpaper. So, oh, let's go for this one. I really like this one. Oh, so we have now only 17. Oh, and we don't have enough money for a bed. Okay, let's place the bed. We have a bed over here, and we can get a light. We can only get a light. Okay, I think, oh, this one is not painted. You know what? We're gonna get rid of the bathroom altogether. Okay, this is nice. We need a shower. Let's make it an outdoor shower. Yep, I think that's nice. So we're all set off. Wait, where did, oh, I think I sold some of my plants. Whoops. But no problem. We have some more over here. So let's plant those as well. And also we can water a few more. Why is she fully... Oh, why is that raised? Let's fix it. Okay, I think I fixed it. Now let's water everything. And I think we're going to complete the first aspiration. Yeah, milestone completed. Awesome. So what do we need to do next for the aspiration? We need to achieve a level 4 gardening. Okay, we are already level 1, almost level 2. And we have to evolve 5 different plants. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to evolve plants. Is there an option? Let's see. Honestly, I have no idea how to do that. So if you have any recommendations or suggestions to help me out, figure it out, I'm more than happy to listen to your feedback. But now we have an actual bed. Let's see how her needs are. Where are you going? No, we have a bed. Don't go to the tent. What else can we do? Let's see. Oh, we can do some flower arranging. We have some money. So let's do some flower arranging. Let's do some daisies. Why not? Let's do the cheap ones for now. Oh, does she not like that? I'm not really sure. But she looks so nice in her green clothing, making her flower arrangements. It's so nice. I really like that. Honestly, I can't wait to earn some more money and have our own house and have a big garden. That's what I'm imagining for this specific sim. Because they are so much into gardening, we will definitely need a big garden or maybe a big greenhouse. That would be nice. We could use the greenhouse kit as well. So that's very exciting. I can't wait, honestly. And also, let's take a screenshot. I think she looks so cute holding the flower. That's so nice. She is such a pretty sim. I love her so much. So let's speed things up. Oh, what is the sim? Oh, this is the welcome wagon, maybe. Okay, so, we acquired the flower arranging skill. It says Frankie's new flower arranging skill will allow her to make flower arrangements on the table. As the skill level increases, more related interactions will unlock. So that's very exciting. And let's do the howdy interaction. I think she is a bit more like that. Njipara, is that her name? Oh my god, I think I'm butchering it, but she is a writer. Okay, maybe we could be friends with her. Oh, she has a new job, so let's congratulate her on that. And we of course have to evangelize about vegetarian benefits. We are a green sim after all. Njipara agrees, maybe vegetarianism isn't as intimidating as she thought. Njipara might just grab a bite to see what it's all about. Okay, that's nice. We like a sim that is so open to new experiences. And again, she wants to go to the tent. We're not gonna do that. But what I want to do is find a fishing spot. Oh, we can fish here. There's another sim. Oh, we can have another friend. Go fishing with Nora. Yeah, let's do some fishing with a new friend. Oh, so acquired the fishing skill. We're gonna cancel the welcome wagging. And what's going on with you? Oh. She woke up. Wait, she got a negative moodlet. Maybe she caught something bad? She didn't get anything. But let's see, let's hope we can actually get something and maybe sell it to get a bit more money because we only have 24 simoleons. We started off pretty strong, but we spent a lot. And that's very realistic of me. Come on, are you gonna get anything? She is a beginner after all, so I'm not judging her. Oh, it says Frankie just caught a kitchen upgrade part. Oh. But it costs 90. But it costs 90 simoleons, so maybe we need to sell it. I thought we could keep it for maybe some upgrades. Because it's a gardening sim, maybe she would be into handiness as well. but maybe not. So let's sell it actually, yeah. Oh, Frankie is enjoying her time cast out with all her slippery, scaly things. Should she tackle the fact that she dislikes fishing? Honestly, if she doesn't like it, she doesn't like it. So maybe she doesn't like fishing. We were planning on her liking the fishing skill and maybe being good at it. But, you know, if she doesn't like it, we're not going to push things. And also let's make things a bit more challenging, you know? So let's go back to our house or our little box. Our little green box because she needs to pee. So let's use the pee bush and she also needs to eat. So let's grab a quick meal and we are gonna let's get some granola. I think she'll like that. Oh, and Titania is here. Titania, is that her name? Let's see. Titania, yeah. Oh, she's a fairy. Maybe we could become a fairy. Let's do a friendly introduction. Oh no, she's gonna leave. Okay, you're gonna pee later and eat it later as well. So let's meet Titania. She's so pretty. Oh, she didn't like us? Oh, let's compliment her appearance because I really like your dress. Oh, I'm flattered, but I'm not interested in that type of relationship with you, but I would be happy if you would like to be friends. I'm really sorry, Titania, but we didn't hit on you. We just complimented your appearance. If you got it the wrong way, it's not our fault. Wait, Titania is a slob? It doesn't make sense, but okay. But I would really like us to be friends. Okay, let's stop talking with her. We might invite her for some tea if we get a normal house at some point. But for now, let's grab something to eat because you're pretty hungry and you also need to pee. So let's do that. Wait, she didn't eat her granola? Oh, you can hear her pee actually. Let's sit over here and let's eat our granola because we are pretty hungry. So the other thing I want to focus on buying first is maybe a kitchen and a counter so we can have something more substantial to eat and not just quick meals. So, oh, let's see here. How is this going? We can't do anything. Still, I don't understand how we're supposed to evolve plants. Oh, Titania's coming by to chat some more. I like that. Oh, that's such an interesting interaction. It says Frankie knows that Titania is not romantically interested in her, so we can't flirt at all. Not that we wanted to, but oh, let's discuss using Stardust. That's nice. You know what? I think that maybe we can ask her for some Stardust. Not Stardust, some fairy dust. Ask for fairy dust. I think that's what's going to help us evolve our plants. I might be mistaken though, because I think that evolving plants is something that is in the base game, but I could be mistaken. So do we have the fairy dust? We have fairy dust. Let's hear some tales from Titania as well. I might be the type to utilize a gnome's assistance when the house gets a touch unkempt, but who are you to pass any judgment? Not all of us are neat, and what Oberon doesn't know won't hurt him, so keep this between us. Oh, the fact that she gave us Stardust is like a taboo thing, maybe? Oh, that's interesting. Let's ask how to become a fairy, actually. Because if we become a fairy, we might be a bit better in gardening. I don't know if we want to become a fairy yet, or maybe further down the road, but I think that's a good idea. What do you think? Let me know. So here it says becoming a fairy is a magical experience. You need a fairy seeding, which can be found through foraging, fables, ordering off the computer, or asking a fairy directly. With one safely in your pocket, you can plant it to summon Mother Nature. She will send you on your journey to gain your wings. Oh, that's interesting. And Frankie has been gifted a fairy seeding and has been placed in her inventory. Oh, so that's very interesting. Okay, you're not gonna sleep. You have a bed. I should really get going. Yeah, I think so too. And maybe, I think we can't use fairy dust yet to enhance our plants because we need to, oh, it needs 4 piles of fairy dust. Shoot, I thought it only needed 1. But you can actually sleep here, Frankie, you know, you have a normal bed. You don't need to sleep in a tent. Okay, so we're gonna let her sleep a bit. Titania is calling us again. What does she want? Sometimes it seems like you just sprang out of nowhere. We've never discussed your childhood before. What sort of things inspired you when you were a kid? Titania, we don't really know you, so that's a bit of a personal question. But if you're so interested in asking, let's see. What can we answer her? It's all a bit dim now. Let me recall. How nosy. I don't really want to talk about that. I think we want her as a friend, so I don't think we should be rude. So let's say it's all a bit dim now. Let me recall. Also, maybe another thing we can do is make her like the color green to kind of make her have better moodlets. Again, with the tent. If you want to relax, go to your bed. So she slept a bit. It's 8 a.m. But she's pretty hungry, so let's get some cereal because cereal is good for breakfast. But another thing we can do is try and forage. Wait, where can we forage here? Oh, we can forage there. So after we eat, let's forage a bit and see what we can get. It says Frankie has learned more about using her natural living skill to care for her needs naturally. Natural living skills offer all Sims aged child or older a way to solve each of their needs out in nature. View the skill lesson to learn more. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, let's see. Frankie can sleep on the ground, indoors and outdoors. Frankie can also bathe in an outdoor water that's shallow enough to wade in. Okay. Eating harvestable foods will help Frankie gain a small amount of fun. That's very interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. That's good to know. So let's see. Did she find anything? Let's forage a bit more to see if we can find anything of value to sell it maybe. Oh, she found basil. That's good. We can actually plant it. Oh. What a lovely glitch over here. We can see the daisies from our flower arrangement. Oh, we have Gshade over here. Let's invite him in. Another thing I was thinking is that maybe we could have this house have a big greenhouse and maybe we could have a little spot for like a flower shop. I don't know. Let me know. I need your opinion. I need your help. Is this person's name Gshade? Trashly. All right. It's not Gshade. It's Trashly. Oh, it also says that here. So. It says, hello friend, Trashly taking time out of busy schedule to help spread awareness of small business opportunities. Other friend asked Trashly to say that. I agree, because Trashly is excellent small business owner. Do you want to learn more? If we say yes please, it says that it turns on discovery quests. So I don't think we want to do that. I think that for this challenge, I just want to focus on our garden and on our skills to earn our money. So I'm going to say I'm not interested. Plus we also don't have a business yet. So it doesn't really make sense to accept, but it says I understand not everyone cut out for business world like Trashly. If Frankie changed mind, you can find more info here. Okay, well, okay, so thanks for letting us know. The Grim Reaper, what does he want? Consider it a career in reaping business. You could really make a killing. There is no need for a dead end job when the Netherworld Department of Death has a robust system of quotas and rewards to ensure that you are always in charge of your own fate. Pick up a scythe and give reaping a swing. No, we want nothing to do with death. Plus, speaking about death, I need to turn off aging. So I turned off aging because I think that Deligracy herself also did that. And it's also a bit more nice because if that takes a long time and we reach the 6th sim or 7th sim in this challenge, maybe the first one will have already passed away, and I think that the point of this challenge is to have the whole community be together. So we're not going to be aging. It says property owner visit. The property owner is here for a visit. To do what exactly? We only have a bed. But let's say hello. Let's invite him in. So let's do a friendly introduction because we want to have a good relationship with our landlord. Let's complain about rental conditions because we only have a bed and maybe they can help us out. I don't know how that works. Oh, he didn't like that probably. Oh, he didn't like that. We're gonna vent. You know what? We're gonna stand our ground and vent a bit because our rental is not good. Oh, I know this one. It says, hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me, kid. Why, you might ask? Let's just say it's better for both of us if you don't ask questions. The money needs to go somewhere and quick. And I heard through the grapevine that you were a good, upstanding sim. So you're about to inherit a chunk of my hard-earned simoleons. Listen, buddy, a part of life is planning for your death. You should write up a will when you're ready to choose who's gonna inherit your simoleons, your heirlooms, and your kids. Your kids? I did mine on the computer, but you can call an inheritance lawyer to help you write one too if you want. Just make good choices in life, kid. I sure didn't. So we're not gonna get the money. We're gonna say no thanks. Sounds sketchy because we already started with a lot of money in the beginning, so we're not gonna cheat. But there isn't anything here. Oh, we can harvest that. Oh, we can also harvest these ones. Okay, thankfully all these plants are good in the summer. Drip our gomes. Hey, I heard you became friends with Titania Summer Dream. She's pretty cool. I know, right? And we can also become a fairy thanks to her. Maybe not now, maybe in the next episode, or I don't know, maybe in the future. Maybe not at all. I don't know. Let me know what you want to see in this challenge. So I think that we should do another flower arrangement, and we're gonna do the bluebells. And actually, we're gonna do the more expensive option because we already have some of the bluebells here. So we have, oh, this one is daisies and bluebells. So we're gonna do that one. So we're gonna do that one to kind of have another thing to sell on Plopsy maybe. But as she's finishing up her flower arrangement, I'm thinking I'm gonna end the episode here. This might be a bit of a shorter episode, but because it's the first time I'm recording a gameplay video, I'm not really sure how long they should be, but I think this is a good point to end this one. So this is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Tiny Town, and let's hope that a lot more are gonna come. If you like this one, make sure to leave a like, a subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. You can also join my Discord. Also, if you want to be notified whenever I post a new video, make sure to click the bell icon down below. So this is gonna be it today for me. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.